So, you have decided to pick up the beautiful disaster that is Saga Frontier. The game turns on and you're greeted with, well, this. You're already lost. Well, fear not. We are going to get through the basics of this unpolished gem. First, you have to choose a character, and there are several to choose from in the beginning. We have Lute, the bard that doesn't really bard. He uses swords and just kind of goes with the flow. We have Amelia, a fashion model that is accused of murdering her fiancé Ren when really it was Joker. No, not that one. Then there's T260G, a robot that forgot its mission, robo-amnesia. Definitely isn't going to kill all humans. We have Red, he's literally just Deku from My Hero Academia, although it was 20 years before the manga came out. So, point Squaresoft. Then we have Riki, a monster that is trying to save his world through the power of friendship. Not really, it's just magical rings. They're more powerful than friendship. Then we have Azlis. She got hit by a car, and that's bad, and given magical blood from a king. And that's good. Then she wakes up to being part of the king's harem. That's bad. Shenanigans abound, where you form a mystic uprising. That's a thing. Then we have Blue, and Blue is a mage that is on a journey to get lots of magic, to out-magic his twin brother, in fact, and then kill him. Gets dark. And finally we have Fuse, but don't worry about him. He's an unlockable anyways. But personally, I think Blue is the best person to start off with on your first try because you're free to do most anything, and it lets you really just explore the game for what it is, without weird things like plot butting its head in the way until the very end. But I'm not your dad. You choose what you want. But now that you've chosen a character, gotten through their little intro, and now you have no idea where to go or what to do, well, what you need to do is get yourself a party. Because we all need a party. You can have up to 5 characters in a party at a time. You can recruit far more than that, but you can only have 5 in a party for each battle at any given time. I recommend choosing a party early on to be your main 5. You can change a person out as you find someone that fills a role better, but overall you really want to find your main party as quickly as you can. You want to do this mainly because you have to use your characters in battle over and over and over again to get them to their full potential. I hear you out there saying, yeah, I've played an RPG before, leveling up. Yes, but also no. You don't really get experience when you win battles. You get stat increases based on what you did in the battle. Hit people with a sword, you get more physical attribute increases. Use a lot of magic, get more MP and magical stats to help make you better at spellcasting. So it's more to it than just power leveling your character up, because yeah. And it's even harder if you find somebody new to fill that spot later. However, that only really applies to humanoid looking characters in your party, to an extent. There are 4 main types of characters that you recruit. Humans, they're human. They just naturally get better and learn new skills as you use them in battle. More battles equal good for them. We have monsters. They're creatures that learn other moves of defeated monsters to bolster their own moveset and morph into more powerful creatures. Sometimes. Mystics are sort of a mix of the two, of humans and monsters. They can absorb monsters into their armor and gloves and swords and such to learn new moves, but also level up like humans. If you battle, they get stronger and you can learn extra moves. And finally, sort of, technically, there are mechs. Mechs get stat boosts through equipment, and only really equipment. You equip weapons to make their offensive stats go up, armor for more defense, and mech boards to increase techniques and slots that they can learn new abilities with. They don't level up. You can use them 1,000 times. They will not gain 1 stat point. But I know that's a lot, but just remember, humans are easy to level up. Mystics, not too far behind. Mechs, if you have money, they're pretty easy. You just load them up with stuff. Monsters are hard to master and require a lot of investment in guides and all kinds of other shenanigans. They can become really strong, but most people, myself included, think it's a lot of effort, especially when I can just punch somebody in the face and get better. But monsters can actually get worse if you screw it up, so take that as a warning. Where is the best place to start getting a party together? Well, when you have access to the world, go to the hub zone of the game, Kurong, You can go there, well, you can go anywhere from there and head to Scrap. Depending on the story, you may have things to accomplish there, or it'll just offer some low-level shops. But as a very simple place, the pub, where you can find up to 5 characters that can potentially join your party, depending upon the character you're playing. Yeah, you can only recruit certain characters on certain playthroughs, so grab who you can, because even if they're not part of your final 5, or the team you plan on taking through to the end game, you'll have a better chance of surviving if you have more than one person in your party. So now you have a team, and the game may or may not lie completely open to you. What do you do as you trudge towards what your random or world-altering goal may be? Well, you take on quests, mostly acquiring the gift from many types of magic. If you go to a magic shop, you can purchase some basic magic, but the good magic is locked behind the gift, where you must complete some tasks such as finding your shadow in Omble or collecting a bunch of tarot cards. Acquiring the gift from magic means that you'll be able to learn the magic from a particular school of magic just by casting spells from that school. Super easy. However, all forms of magic have competing schools, so choosing one school of magic will lock you out of another one. For the most part, you'll choose either Rune or Arcane, Light or Shadow, or Time or Space. Keep in mind, this is on a character per character basis, so you can still cover all the types. You can't just load them all onto one character. This covers the bare basics of the game. Each of the main characters' stories have vastly different plots and ideals. However, once you have the basics down, you'll have a lot of crossover on your way to save the world, recover your memories, get revenge, or just find your place in the universe. Good luck, travelers. And remember to save often, because you will die. Good luck.